Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's your boy Thomas Carter, TC Talks, TC Fitness, and I am here once again, back at it with another YouTube video for y'all. So, this video right here, I'm gonna talk to you guys about the paycheck trap. And the reason why I'm gonna talk to you guys about this is because a lot of these topics are very, very important, bruh. And when I start to see more through like this illusion that they try to put people through and make you feel as if like, oh, if you just work a job, you're gonna be rich and wealthy, and oh, if you just go to college and get a degree and all this extra stuff, then you'll be okay. A lot of that stuff is lies, bro. And you don't want to live the only one life that you have, living it feeling controlled by somebody else, or by a corporation. You know what I'm saying? So, um, couple things I'm going to talk about is how corporations are getting rich off of your paycheck. And of course, we are going to get a lot of this information from Chat GPT because this is clutch. A lot of these videos is going to come from me doing my research and then me entering it into Chat GPT and, just making videos out of this. Um, this is nothing against people that work W-2s because at the end of the day, like, you got to bring in an income, but you don't want for that to just be your only income. You understand what I'm saying? Now, some people actually enjoy their jobs, right? But you still should take the leap of faith and learn that you can create things that can add value to people's lives and, you can make money doing it. Nothing wrong with that. Shout out to everybody that's been supporting the YouTube channel, all the new supporters, all the returning supporters. I appreciate y'all and I love y'all. Real talk. Now, this is raw and this is real. All right. So, uh, let's get started. Alrighty. So the first thing we're going to talk about is if you're living paycheck to paycheck, working harder but never getting ahead, you're not alone. The system is designed that way. Now, how is the system designed that way? First of all, I don't like the fact that I told you guys already you have to wait 2 weeks to get paid. I feel like that is, or even if you get paid every week, that's better than getting paid every 2 weeks because you're getting 4 checks a month instead of two, right? And for the amount that you make every 2 weeks, it really does not feel like it because getting paid hourly, it it starts to bother you. It starts to bother your spirit. It starts to bother you mentally because the whole system is designed for you to work a job for 30 to 40 years of your life, 50 years of your life, retire and then croak. That is slave. That is sad. And there's people that are sad, but they're not gonna tell you. They're gonna tell you, I need my job because I need to make money. But let's just be honest and let's just be raw, bruh. We gotta find other sources of income, you know? Real talk. If you've ever felt like no matter how hard you work, you're just barely getting by, while the rich keep getting richer, it's not a coincidence. The system is designed that way. All right? The truth is, your paycheck isn't designed to make you rich. It's designed to keep you stuck. Companies pay you just enough to survive, but never enough to escape. Why? Because they're using your hard work to get rich while you stay in the same cycle. These companies make billions of dollars, literally billions. Some companies make millions, but the bottom, the employees make a couple thousand. Nobody can survive off of 40,000 a year or even 45,000. Like, because you have rent, you have utilities, you have your phone bill, you got to eat, you got to clothe yourself. God forbid you want to go out and have some type of fun. How can you survive off of $40,000? And then think about it. Taxes cook these checks. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. This is not me complaining. This is me expressing myself in the way that this system is designed. Taxes cook these checks. Crazy. All right. In this video, I'm breaking down exactly how companies profit off of your paycheck, why they keep wages so low, and most importantly, how you can break free and start building real wealth for yourself. Because trust me, working harder isn't the answer. Let's get into it. So the second thing we're gonna talk about is how they pay you just enough to stay. All right. So you ever wonder why your paycheck never seems to be enough? It's not by accident. It's a strategy. Companies don't pay you based off of what you're worth. They pay you based on what they can get away with. So for example, a company makes $200 an hour off your labor but pays you $20. Where does the rest go? You got to think about that, right? CEOs and shareholders are taking the majority of the profits while you're left scraping by. The system is built to keep workers dependent, not wealthy. So let's just say, for instance, they tell you we're gonna pay you $20 an hour, right? It does not take 60 minutes to make 20 singles. You understand what I'm saying? And this is why we have to learn how to think bigger and want more for ourselves. Because we have to realize how conditioned they're trying to keep people and how they're trying to keep you in this rat race. And for the people that can sit there and say, oh, you blame the companies, you blame this, you blame that, but you don't blame yourself. I'm taking full accountability for the position that I'm in. This is why I'm trying to get out of the position that I'm in because I want more for myself. And there's nothing wrong with me wanting to make more money. You understand what I'm saying? So that I'm able to keep more money and fund my investments, fund for my future self. Because getting paid hourly and allowing somebody else to dictate my life is not the life that I want to live. You understand what I'm saying? All right. So let that sink in. CEOs and shareholders are taking the majority of the profits, like I said earlier. So this is why I tell you, we got to own assets. We got to own assets because we got to put profits over hourly wages. Jobs and corporations, they put profits over people, which is sad. You know, it's very, very sad. Where the money actually goes, not to you. So A, stock buybacks and executive salaries. Companies use profits to buy their own stocks, making executives richer instead of increasing wages. Example, Apple, Amazon, and Tesla spending billions on stock buybacks while keeping wages stagnant. So once again, a company is going to lie to you and tell you, we don't have the money to pay you. They're lying. They're not telling the truth. The truth is they have the money to up the wages. They just don't want to do it. So who suffers at the end? Us, the employees, the people that's getting paid the check. We suffer while these companies make billions of dollars. Inflation. Oh, B. Inflation and shrinking paychecks. A $50,000 salary 20 years ago should be over $90,000 today just to keep up. It's crazy. Yet most haven't seen that kind of increase. Workers are getting poorer even if their paycheck goes up a little. C. Automation and outsourcing. Companies are replacing workers with AI, robots, or outsourcing to cheaper labor market. Example, McDonald's replacing cashiers with self-checkout machines. Before, why you'll never get rich working a 9 to 5. A. You're trading time for money. Trading time for money is a trap. Definitely a trap, bro, because time is that number one asset. And if they determine the dollar amount that you make per hour, you're feeling like that's your worth instead of thinking outside of the box and saying, I can make way more money than what y'all think I can make. But you have to figure out how to do it. So selling the product, doing doing a lot of of work on the YouTube grind and with a monetized channel. Um, creating a digital ebook, investing into stocks. Your stocks can make more money in a day than you do its job, which is the truth. You know, it's crazy. So it says, A, trading time for money is a trap. The richest people don't work hourly jobs; they own assets. Exactly my point. You only have 24 hours in a day, so your income is capped if you rely solely on the paycheck. B, the middle class illusion. The system makes you believe a good salary is enough, but it's not. As income rises, so do expenses. House, car, lifestyle inflation keeping you trapped. C, the fear factor. Companies use fear, job loss, layoffs, recession panic to keep employees compliant. Many workers stay in jobs they hate because they fear financial insecurity. This is so true. Oh my gosh. Companies use fear. They will try to tell you, "Oh, I'm gonna take away your job." Oh, like your manager or the boss can feel like they can talk to you any way they want to because they know that you need this income. It is crazy and it's sad. All right. And then many workers stay in jobs they hate because they fear financial insecurity. How many people have financial insecurity because they don't believe in themselves and they don't think that they can make money outside of their job? It is conditioning and programming. This is why I tell y'all we have to make money outside the job so that you can think outside the box and not put a cap on yourself. Number five, how to escape the system and build wealth. A, invest like the rich. Instead of just working for money, start making money work for you. Let me say that one more time for the people in the back. Instead of just working for money, start making money work for you. So, for example, invest $500 a month in the stock market can turn investing $500 a month in the stock market can turn into millions over time. Paying yourself $500 is a month is better than paying yourself $0 a month. B, build multiple streams of income. Don't depend on just one job. Start side hustles, freelancing, or passive income sources. Examples: YouTube, affiliate marketing, rental properties, stocks, or digital products. C, change your money mindset. The rich think differently about money. They see it as a tool for freedom, not just survival. Start thinking long term, learning financial literacy, and taking action. Only way we're gonna build wealth is by owning stuff. Or you have to find a way to own assets. I don't care who you are, male or woman. You need to find a way to own assets. It is mandatory. There's no negotiation. You have to do it. Number six, companies will always underpay workers to maximize profits. The real money goes to executives and shareholders. To escape, you must start investing, creating assets, and thinking beyond a paycheck. If you're ready to break free from the system, and start building real wealth, hit that subscribe button. I've been on the journey myself, from broke to financially independent, and I want to help you do the same. Now, I'm personally on my journey to becoming financially independent. You know, I'm striving for it every day. I'm literally putting money into the stock market, taking money out of my savings to put it into the stock market. I'm investing my way to wealth. Real talk. Um, I also want to know in the comment section, like, what's your biggest financial goal right now? And like how do you feel like you're able to build wealth in this system? Don't let fear get in the way. Don't let your negative mentality get in the way. Just understand that the paycheck is an illusion. And this is another thing that's written down right here too. Most workers think their paycheck is a reflection of their value, but it's really a business expense. Companies aim to maximize profits, so they pay as little as possible while extracting as much work as they can. Wow. That is I'm gonna make it. I promise y'all. I'm gonna make it on this platform. I promise myself, and I'm telling you. All right, leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave your comments below. If you guys enjoy videos like this, and I love y'all. Keep on retaining your energy too. Let's our community stand up.